So I think we left off with the mansion. And we ended up moving into doing some more modern looking buildings here. So Perry and Nathan both suggested using the modern texture pack, and it's really changed the way everything looks. Although I'm probably not going to go through the mansion at this point because that's kind of overkill, but you can take a look in here. So in making the mansion, Lizzie and Emma wanted to come and play a little bit, and Lizzie built this house. She's still working on it. She's only had one opportunity to come in here. But we'll do a quick walkthrough. This is with the new texture pack, so I'm sure even she's going to be surprised with how it looks. She made a little fish tank. So if we go upstairs, this is a really cool bed. I was impressed. And then she's got a little reading nook in here. Nice little carpet. Ceiling fan. But that's what she's been working on. I started making street lamps. And then Emma built a place here. Ooh, we left the door open. See if there's any animals in here. I like how it turned what's supposed to be the stereo into an actual stereo. She came up with this TV and it actually turned it into a TV. Dining room. Very narrow suite. And the kitchen. It's like this texture pack knows what you were trying to do. Because that refrigerator did not look like that when I put it together. Even the ovens look like ovens. Oh, she's got all sorts of critters out back. Oh, hi. What's up? Cabinets. And the master bedroom turned out way different. This was like all red. Everything was red. Ooh. Sun's coming up. Have a little loft here. So that was Emma's first house. And then we decided to make a gas station. So I laid all the road here. Emma gave me a good structure. But we have to work on the inside. We still haven't finished that yet. We'll get around to it eventually. So if you keep going down the street, you gotta have a McDonald's. Oh, I thought I finished the road. I guess I gotta work on finishing the road here too. So you can go around through the drive-through, you can order, and then you pick it up at the window. Or you can go inside. This texture pack did some interesting things with the pictures, because that certainly was not the picture that was there. All these little things right here, that's not at all what that looked like before. So yeah. And who knows where we're going with that street. So off in the distance there you can see where Perry and Nathan were particularly working on a moving vehicle. Gonna try to make it like the L. Not quite sure where we're gonna end up putting it, but this thing will move in one direction. Then they gotta make one go in the other direction. And they're gonna make a couple little stations to stop at. And then we'll go down the street some more. And I started poking around on Pinterest and found the front of this building. Just the front, nothing in it. Didn't know what the back looked like, but I thought it was kind of cool looking and I was going to try to do something with it. So I did. And this one turned out really cool because when I first decorated it, the purple here was just, it was kind of overkill, but this texture pack has kind of subdued that color. I mean, look at this. It almost made it look like it's leather. I didn't even look that close when I was in it earlier. A couple new pictures to put up. Ooh, I should probably turn that. That's better. No, I don't like that either. There we go. So, go up the stairs. Oh, I hadn't even looked at how those little pictures turned out. Those are nice. And the hot tub. These used to be green. So with this texture pack, I'm going to have to maybe go back and redo that. But I do like the way these plants turned out. Kind of an open floor plan upstairs. You can see Nathan's lava house in the distance. And if you go out the back, it's got a lovely view and a little place to sit by the fire. So that was my first real modern house that I purposely made modern. And this is the other one I'm working on. Another one where I got the front of it off of Pinterest, just this little area here. I had to add that part on because this is just way too small to do anything with inside. Don't want the cows to get in. And I just throw these little candles or little lights down just because I can't see what the heck I'm doing if it's dark in here. But this is kind of where I'm going with it. And it's nice because it really doesn't block the view from the other house as much as I thought it would. But that's a work in progress. Emma did this the last time we were working on building, and she intended this one to be modern. And when it switched to this texture pack, it was like, whoa! Little dining area here. Little kitchen. They even put it in microwaves. Even the beds look better. I wonder if we need a rug down here, Em. Maybe not. We got the other one here. So then today she worked on another modern one. This one's a little darker than the one across the street. More like the one that she first made. I do like this. I don't even know which block this is. Hard to tell because a lot of the names are still the same, but the appearance is much different. Yeah, this turned out pretty slick. Oh, I like these. I don't even know what she used for these things. We're gonna have to play around with that. So, let's go this way first. So way out here, the guys are obsessed with lava. I didn't even know they put the bed up there. That's pretty funny. But look at how the lava moves. Even the motion on that, that's kind of funky. So you can kind of see our skyline there. Oh no, it's getting dark. It's not going to be as easy to see this, but oh well. John joined us today and built this lighthouse here. So now we got lighthouses in 2 areas. This one's a little bit tighter quarters. Climb up the little stairs there, or ladder. Nice view. Nothing on that floor. And the top. Next stop is this massive project I had going. See if I can get out of here. Whew. That's a tummy tickler. So, grand finale for the evening. I really have a thing for aquariums. Get to see the outside first here. So you come on in the front door, come in to see the fish. Here's your ticket counter and coat check. Where you do the little ticket stand there. And when you first walk in, we have a wave. So, if you go this way, not quite sure I like this sitting area. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It looks too much like a house. But you come in this room and this is the tropical fish. out of view. That was fun to make. And then if you come out this door, these little ponds were here when I started. The polar bear was not. That was spawned in by, I don't know who ended up doing that one. But we go back in. And this is the pool that had dolphins. We've tried to put dolphins in here and tried to keep dolphins in here. Let's see if I can spawn a couple here. Dolphins. We keep joking about the tank thing. No, I can't watch Blackfish. It's just a little too heartbreaking. But when I grew up, I worked at SeaWorld, slinging slushies. And I will always be grateful for the opportunity that I had to see the creatures that I did. But I also think that they really didn't need to live in these teeny tiny tanks. Not when you think about the thousands of miles they probably travel in months, let alone years. But these guys will disappear eventually. They don't stay put in here. Unlike... What direction are we going? Oh, we'll get to that later. I had to capture a sea turtle before I realized that you could actually spawn it. The moon looks so different with this texture pack. And this music. I love the music that goes with this pack. So if you go down this hall, this leads to the main aquarium. And I did a couple of tanks worth of coral. It is kind of hard to light the water. Even if you put the lights inside, I don't feel like you see it, the things in it quite as well as I'd like. Had a little coral pond here with the lily pads. Working on growing some tendrils here. I've learned that water is very difficult to work with, especially if you're trying to put fish in. Not quite sure why these guys, I can't seem to get them to stop congregating here. And they like to stay down on the floor. I can't seem to get them up into here to swim. Even though I've tried to put water on every single block. So I don't know what's with the pufferfish. Sometimes they puff up too, and when they puff up they float up a little bit higher. But that's the pufferfish. And then in this corner is the salmon. And the salmon all seem to be holding at the same level. And they seem to really stick together the way they swim. The bamboo looked very nice here. And then in the center, Emma helped me out making the squid aquarium. Squid tank. It's funny how they kind of stick out of the glass a little bit. I did expand it just a little bit. Try to fill up the room a little more. And this is just cod. Ooh, that's weird. There's only 3 in here. I had like 5 or 6 of them in there earlier. I don't know how these things come and go. I don't understand how they will spawn in or disappear. Oh, if you look up, like I keep saying in all these videos, I just love the glass. I love just another coral pool. And then when you come out here, there's a little there's only 3 of them in here. This was another tropical fish tank. But at least they're swimming around a little bit better. They were really getting caught in there when there's a few more. So then you can come down here. This is the sea turtle tank. We had a baby in there earlier today. I think it grew up. Because now there's 3 full size. Oh look, there's a squid out there. One of those sea turtles came up. It was up here in the sand. And so I blocked it in, because at that point I didn't realize you could spawn them. And I blocked it in, and then I built like most of this to about here. And then I was like, no, it needs some more room, so I expanded it a little bit. And then a second one spawned. And I'm like, no, if there's more than one, it's going to need way more room. So I brought it out to here. But they're sticking around. So then over here you can come out and walk around on the patio or in the sand. Nice little observation deck. So yeah, I'm still working on the details of this one too. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's when I was changing my mind, trying to figure out how I wanted to do this. I'll have to come back and clean that up, but that's okay. So that's what we're up to. Who knows where it's going next?